Sports Jazz, thank you so much for tuning in. Josh and Isaac, we are back. The preview, Lyon versus Manchester United, all the way in France. I understand a few minutes from now, um, our right back, who plays as a left wing back, sometimes plays as the right wing back, that is a Portuguese player, uh, will be joining Dallo. I'm talking about Dallo. Dallo will be joining his manager, who is also Portuguese, in a press conference very soon. They are going to be talking about the game that is going to be happening tomorrow. But Josh, we even have more hot news. I think the internet was awash 2-3 hours ago when Matic was responding to what Andre Onana said. And I'm being honest, I love the response. That's a response, a hard con. He told him, if you're not Peter Schmeichel, yeah, you're not David De Gea, you're not who is this other guy? The other keeper? He talked about 3 keepers.
Van der Sar.
Van der Sar. Bro, you have no right to talk about how shitty a club can be, because currently you're one of the worst. Yo, that was very, very rude. But I would say it was okay for him to say that, because Onana has been really poor.
But it was factual. It was factual. He had to.
I agree with him, by the way. Yeah.
He was factual, and he had to clap back. And if you see the games that Onana has played, which is about 51 games for Manchester United, he has conceded 80 goals.
Can imagine.
Since he came to United, which is poor, the most goals a keeper over Manchester United has conceded at this point of the season. I mean, the last guys who conceded that number of goals played for United over 50 years ago.
he's really poor, by the way, and he deserves it. He deserves it. You know, I don't like anything about Onana nowadays. I don't like him. Rather, I don't like how he plays. I don't know. I keep saying he had that one good season with Inter Milan. In fact, he bragged about it in his response to Matic. You know, where they lifted the Champions League and all that. But I still don't understand why Erik ten Hag had to go for him. It was really weird. Anyhow, once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Josh and Isaac, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications, and do not stop hitting and liking our videos. Josh, you are saying it's understandable? How is it understandable?
Yeah, it's very understandable why Erik ten Hag went for Andre Onana, but it just didn't work out from the start. You hoped that with the football that Erik ten Hag wanted to play, which was to build the ball from the back, the best keeper out of Ederson and Alisson is Andre Onana, because Andre Onana throughout his career in La Masia at Ajax, he has been that guy. He's been best known for his distribution from the back. So you would hope that bringing him to Manchester United, he would be able to actually help the manager start to build something that he wanted to build, because he's more comfortable on the ball and things like that. But it never really worked out. Maybe it is because of the players who are in front of Andre Onana. Not that Harry Maguire and the likes of Victor Lindelof are very comfortable on the ball. So maybe that was a factor. And the first season that he came in, Man United had so many partnerships that he was never able to form a rhythm with any of them. And he has since failed. His distribution is so poor. I mean, for a guy who came for the ability to distribute the ball, he cannot make a 40-yard pass to his teammate. He's always just hitting the ball into a position, but he never gets to his teammate. And building from the back, he's still very poor at it. And I've always told you that Andre Onana has butter gloves. Sorry, butter hands. Correct. Like he just can't get the ball. He just can't get grip of the ball. I mean, he has a mistake in him every now and then. And when you're a top team and you're chasing things, you cannot win very much with a keeper like Andre Onana.
Well, to be honest, I'm not really surprised that Onana had, or rather Matic came swinging. But I think it's also for his former colleague, that is David De Gea. Majority of the players were not really happy with how De Gea left the club. But To me, he's a legend, Josh. He didn't make any noise. He left calmly, even when Ten Hag pushed him out. He took a year
Yeah, but he
off
had to
and
go.
came
He
back.
had to go. Much
You
as
think
you
it was
look
the
at
right
it like
decision for him to leave?
yeah. It had reached that point that De Gea was also not giving much to the side. He looked
Mm,
like he was spent, and much as you think that Eric Ten Hag pushed him out of the club, I think Manchester United board pushed De Gea out of the club because of the
they
heavy
both
wages
did.
that he was on. The heavy wages that he was on, he could not be accommodated at the club anymore. There was rumor that the club was asking for him to lower his wages to be kept on, and a thing that he couldn't do. And
Actually, I remember. Yeah, that is correct, Josh, because he wanted to extend. They first offered him a new contract with some amount increase, but he felt it was little compared to what he wanted. I think that's when Ten Hag decided to go for Andre Onana. So yeah, I remember that bit.
yeah, so you can't put it on Eric Ten Hag having pushed out David De Gea. David De Gea, even the last season he was at United, he was not the
Mm,
best of himself. I mean, he had started to show a bit of rustiness or complacency. There was a time that David De Gea said that maybe United is cursed, as in we just run out of luck. We are just cursed, as in something is happening at the club that even when you go into goal, you're going to make a mistake or one, a thing that he never did so often in his career. So for me, I don't have any qualms about David De Gea having left, but
mm.
I'm really disappointed that Andre Onana has turned out to be the way he has turned out to be, because I didn't expect him to be this awful.
I didn't expect him to, Josh, either. I didn't expect him. Once again, guys, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications. It's the preview. Manchester United, or rather Lyon versus Man United, all the way in France. Yes, Europa League quarter final first leg, which will be happening tomorrow on the 10th April at Groupama Stadium. Groupama Stadium. I don't know if that's how they pronounce it, in Lyon. Yeah, so Josh,
Yeah.
Lyon and United are going to face off in the first leg of the quarterfinals. Of course, both teams are aiming to secure an advantage ahead of the return leg at Old Trafford. That will be 17th April. And this marks their fifth competitive meeting, with their last encounters occurring in the Champions League 2004 and 2008. But currently, United under Amarim are really, really desperate to salvage a disappointing season, currently languishing in the 13th position in the Premier League table. So by chasing silverware, Josh, that is, I'm talking about the Europa. It's the only way they can secure this season. It's the only way they get Champions League next season, Josh. And meanwhile, Lyon are in a strong form, Josh, sitting fifth in the league, in League One, and they've been showing attacking flair in recent months, Josh. I don't know. What's your take? And
Well,
you're laughing.
the Europa League offers Ruben Amorim the chance to sign off the season by lifting some silverware as a
Yeah.
United manager. I mean, this is the opportunity that we do have. We're in the quarterfinals. We're playing Lyon. We've played Lyon before in the Champions League, and that season in 2008, we did win the Champions League. And maybe it is second time lucky for Man United, and we shall be able to put Lyon to the sword in France
You
tomorrow.
think?
Yeah. I do think so. I mean, everything is on the line. Players like Bruno Fernandes are going to do everything in their power to see to it that they actually perform to the best of their abilities to revive
Mm.
their season. Because we've been very underwhelming in the Premier League this season, and things are not right. This is the only thing the players have to play for. This is the only game that matters this season for the players at this point. It is the quarterfinal of a European tournament that can get them into the Champions League. I know
Yep.
there are players who want to actually play in the Champions League, and they've been given an opportunity to do that through the window.
Well, briefly, Josh, if I can walk you through about Man United. Of course, yeah, the Red Devils are still unbeaten in this season in the Europa League. Of course, with 6 wins and 4 draws, finishing third with I mean, we finished third in the league phase with 18 points, Josh. And as you've said, Bruno Fernandes has been really, really, really important for Man United this season. Leading the competition is, excuse me, he's been very, very important for Man United, Josh. 24 goals and 17 assists, 41. I'm saying the leading the competition historically with 41 goals, Josh, which is involvements, 24 goals and 17 assists, Josh. However, domestically, we've struggled so much. The injuries. By the good news, Kobe Mino, Josh, is back. He was training today. Luke Shaw is back. Josh, fully back. I think he might even get his chance. He might start. That's what I think. He might chance. He
No,
might
no, no,
start.
no, no,
No,
no.
that's what I think, Josh. He might start. He might start. But overall, Josh, domestically, United has
I
been
hope he
very,
doesn't.
very, very poor. Absolutely poor. Lyon, as I said, have turned their season around, Josh. They've tried. Okay, they are trying to pull strings. They're trying to come through, and it looks like they are more than prepared, Josh. For us, we saw what Matic said, Josh. In fact, let's talk about what Matic said, responding to Onana after Onana said that they would crush rather, he said
No, no, no.
Lyon was
Okay.
poor. What did he say? He said
To
something
put it
like
right,
Lyon are way
to
poor.
put it right, let me quote for you what Nemanja Matic said. Onana said they are way better than us.
Yeah,
When you are when you are one of the worst goalkeepers in Man United history, you need to take care what you are talking about. If it was Van der Sar, Schmeichel, or De Gea saying that, okay, but Onana, he's one of the worst.
I, that's Josh. That I think that was.
And
I don't know.
Onana
Do you think
quickly
he
responded,
overstepped?
and he quickly responded on X by saying that he's not one to disrespect any opponent. He cannot disrespect any team, but at least for him, he has won a title with Man United, and others never won anything. That is the FA Cup that he was talking about. But
Yeah,
I do agree with the
Aziz was
assessment
telling me
of.
that he was flexing with the FA, and I don't remember. He said something about the FA Cup. That's what Onana was flexing. But he's also a Champions League winner, just with Inter Milan.
No, it's United we are talking about because Matic was at United
No,
and
considering
he
how he
didn't
put
win.
it,
He didn't
you
win
know.
nothing, and
Mm.
he's talking about the FA Cup, and he
Well,
didn't win nothing too.
well, let's hope all
And
this
Inter
is
Milan
put
did
to
not win
bed.
the Champions League.
Let's. Oh, no, no, they didn't. I
Yeah, he was in the
apologize.
final.
They won the league. They won the league, right?
Yeah.
They won the league, but went to progress. Played okay, had a good season in UCL. But Josh, let's go to the predicted lineup. Josh, let's go to the predicted lineup.
You should know that Aiden Heaven is back.
Okay, your
You
predicted
chose
lineup.
to you chose to talk about Kobe Mino, but I believe that that one is not really a factor for me. It is Aiden Heaven that I'm more interested in him
Mm.
coming back. I know we need bodies. We need someone with fresh ideas in front of goal. At least Zagzi and Kobe Mino could give you something different from Ganacho and Zagzi. But yeah, Aiden Heaven is back. Delict is still missing. He won't be available for the game. Even
Yeah, looks
Toby
like he's not
Collier
going to be available.
won't be available for the game. But yeah, the starting
You
lineup,
have Luke Shaw.
sadly,
You're not talking about
sad,
Luke Shaw, Josh. Luke Shaw is
no,
back.
leave Luke Shaw out of this. We want to win the game. We don't want to lose a substitution 2 minutes into the game. His toe might
I
hurt
hear
or
you.
something.
Toilet paper bones. I hear you, Josh.
Yeah,
Let's go.
so I mean, yeah, my
You know what?
predicted lineup.
Sorry, Aziz has just sent me a message saying uh, Matic is a Premier, I think, three-time Premier League winner with Chelsea. So we should go slow.
No, he's talking about Man United. He was at Man United, and Onana is at Man United. So they're not talking about their achievements from
How many
elsewhere.
seasons did he spend at United? I'm talking about Matic. Two or
Five,
three? 5.
years. Yeah.
And he didn't win anything?
Did we win anything?
Wait. Did he play under Mourinho?
Yeah. Mourinho signed him. Oh, he
Then
won
that
the
means he
Europa.
won the Europa.
Maybe he
And the
signed him
Europa
after
is
he won the Europa. No,
not
he
so
signed
sure.
him after he won. He signed him after he won the Europa.
Because I mean, if it's true, okay, then it makes sense because
Let's
I don't see
fact
how you
check right
flex.
now.
I don't see how you flex with an FA Cup, yet one has a Europa. But overall, I think Matic has more badges, has more trophies behind or on his back compared to Onana.
That's not the point at all.
But I think that was no, he didn't win, Josh.
And he
I
continues to
remember,
say
I
things
remember,
about
I
Manchester
remember.
United in
Who Matic?
comparison with Chelsea. I mean, he kept talking about how it was different with Chelsea because
Oh, that was
Chelsea,
right, Josh. He was spitting. He was talking facts.
everything they were doing at the time was about the football, the result on the pitch, and
I read
they
that.
wanted to win trophies and things like that. Whereas at Manchester United, he felt that it was more of a commercial venture, and
I
they
think
didn't really
Van
care
Gaal also
about the
said the
result on
same
the
thing.
pitch. Which is
Mm,
which is a very common thing that has been said about United. Even the fans, even without telling us, we could see this because Ed Woodward would just throw some money at problems, and the fans would be excited about the the problem he has thrown money at, but it would never go away.
thank you, Josh. Sorry, I was reading something. Yeah, but yeah, let them flex. Let them flex. Josh, no, I checked it out. He didn't. He didn't win. Mourinho signed him after. He signed him after. But
Yeah,
overall, Matic is a baller. Onana, no,
yeah. But
no, he
no,
shouldn't be
whatever
brushing
he said,
shoulders with him.
for me, I don't have any qualms about what he said because it's factual. I mean, we shouldn't even dwell on it. I mean,
Mm,
this is true. When you look at the history of Man United, this is a guy who has played 51 or 54 games and 51 games and conceded 80 goals since he came to United.
very
I
poor
mean,
from Onana. Very, very
80
poor.
goals. Yes,
Very
United has
poor.
been poor. It's not all on Onana. United has been poor in that very period. You know, the statistics might just show you that, but when you dig deeper, it is much
Mm,
more than that because it's not only on Onana. In the first season that Onana was playing for United, you could, if you remember, the chances that were created against Man United in every game, at least Onana had to face double-digit shots in every game. I
mm.
mean, you are bound to concede as many goals as you can. And at that time, there were so many partnerships in the league. There were so many partnerships United used in their back four. So I mean, there are other factors that could have made Onana look worse than he actually is. I don't believe that he's the worst keeper at Manchester United, but he's not good enough. You just can't win stuff with players who are not good enough, especially in goal. You have to have a top keeper. Thibaut Courtois yesterday conceded 3 goals against Arsenal, but the
Yeah.
saves that he made were ridiculous.
What a game that was, by the way. What a game.
Yeah. It was a very beautiful game.
Yeah, but yeah, I agree with you, Josh. Onana has been made. Maybe, maybe in the first season under Eric Ten Hag, his first season under Eric Ten Hag was okay, but
He
he has
cost us a
deteriorated.
Champions League.
He has really deteriorated, Josh. And we signed him for a lot of money, Josh, from Inter Milan, 43.8 million pounds.
Yeah,
You know,
but at the time, his value was just about that. He was that type of player.
mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, ball.
the money was warranted.
You talked about his
The money was
ball playing
warranted at the
ability.
time.
Yeah,
Mm.
but yeah, ever since
And he was coming off the back of a very beautiful season he had had at Inter Milan and a
mm,
very good run in the Champions League. So you just thought this was it. This was the guy to help us. but he has been very, very basic.
Yeah, he has been basic. Just clean sheets. You talked about the clean sheets out of 18 Premier League.
And
Uh,
that is the thing that I fear the most about
Ever since
tomorrow.
he
That
joined the Premier League, yeah, 18 clean sheets in the Premier League since joining, with eight in 2024, the season of 2024-2025 so far. Uh, this season, Josh. But let's wait and see, Josh. Maybe, but he has done well, Josh, in the Europa. Not to forget, this season, he's contributed to our unbeaten, where we have 6 wins and 4 draws.
Yeah, true, true. He just has moments. You see, every keeper maybe is allowed to make a mistake every now and then, but you cannot have a keeper with a mistake in him when it matters the most. I mean,
Mm.
Onana has showed that when you want to ask him to bail you out, he's not going to bail you out. He'll make a few saves when you oppressed, but even if you're pressed and he makes a few saves, maybe you could have won the game anyway.
Let me get just a quick thing before we proceed. Onana, 4 errors. I'll give you 4 errors leading to goals in the Premier League, okay, under his belt, with high profile mistakes in the 2023-24. Free kicks, Galatasaray,
Yeah,
Josh. Then recent games against Ipswich, Nottingham Forest, then Victoria Pleasant in 2024. I think this is still in the Europa, although we didn't lose. So anyway, as you say, Josh, he has been mid. He has not really contributed a lot.
very basic, very basic. But
Very, very basic.
on to the predicted lineup. Sadly, I will have Andre Onana in goal.
Yep.
At right back, I would have Diogo Dallo. At left back,
Hmm.
I would have Patrick Dogu. The back
You mean
three,
left wing back?
yeah, left wing back.
Okay.
Then the
Then the
back
three
three, I
CBs.
would have Mazraoui, Maguire, and Euro. Then in midfield, I would have Casemiro and
Fernandez or Ugarte.
Ugarte. Yes, Casemiro and Ugarte in midfield. Then the two tens. Of course, I would have Fernandez and Zakzi, and I would have Hoyland.
The three CBs, you said who? Lenny Euro
Mazraoui,
and
Maguire,
Maguire.
Euro.
Well, then Rasmus leading the line. Well, of course, as you said, nothing to do. Onana in the goal. Left wing back, you have Patrick Dogu. Right wing back, you have Diego Dallo. Three CBs, you have in the middle, you have Maguire. Right CB, you have Mazarawi. Left, you have Lenny Euro. Um, then in the middle, Josh, I'd prefer to have Fernandez playing deep with Casemiro. I think it had turned out to be something really nice last 3 games. So I'd prefer to
Yeah,
have
it did.
Casemiro and Fernandez playing deep. Then you put Ganacho and Joshua Zaxi playing behind Rasmus Hoyland. You let Ugarte this time come from the bench. I know you're shaking your head because of Ganacho.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm shaking my head because of Ganacho. He's going to do the same thing we know he's going to do. So get him off the bench. Maybe he will do something different.
You guys have no faith in Ganacho at all,
No,
completely.
he also doesn't have faith in himself.
Yeah, I think he'll be good, Josh. He'll be good. Not that he
Yeah,
needs
but
time
at the
anymore.
moment, you see, we need to win the game.
I agree with you, Josh. I agree.
Yeah,
We
we
need to
need to
win.
win the game. And for me, I don't see Ganacho helping us to win that game. I'm going to see him trying. He actually labors a lot, but it doesn't look like he's going to help you win the game.
No, he doesn't. He just needs to find a way. The only problem is, I think there's no player who has fluffed chances. Him and Rasmus Hoyland. No
Don't
other
even
player in
pick.
Man United
Don't
has
add
fluffed chances more than
anyone.
him.
Don't add anyone with when you're talking
No,
about
Josh, it's okay to
Garnacho.
add. No, no.
No,
How
it's
many?
not okay.
He
It's
has
not
more
okay.
goals than Rasmus Hoyland.
Exactly. You can say that, but you can't say Garnacho and Rasmus Hoyland fluff chances. Garnacho is in a world of his own, as in he's the best at it. If there was an award, he would win the Ballon d'Or of
For
fluffing
me,
chances. Yeah.
you
As in
guys
that guy
just want to be too
is
clear.
harder than Nunez.
Oh, Darwin Nunes, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was going to say Benteke. They score very hard goals and miss easy tap-ins, easy goals. That would
But I
contribute
like the
so much
effort. I
to.
like the effort of the guy. He's very explosive.
No, he's
But I
good,
would
Josh. He
rather
runs
bring
into
him on.
positions. He's
I
there,
would
but
rather no, that doesn't help. I would rather bring him on when the rest of the team is a bit tired.
mm,
Yeah. I mean,
well,
the opponents are tired and stuff like that, so he can run like a headless chicken and maybe he can get a goal for us. He cannot dribble. A winger who cannot dribble, bro. He has the worst dribble in the league.
anyway, Josh, head to head, Josh. Key stats: United are unbeaten, Josh, versus Lyon in this Europa. I think we've said that. Lyon failing to win in their Lyon failing to win in 4 attempts. Only Barcelona 8 have faced them more without a victory, Josh. So again, yes, United domestically, United is struggling. They're wobbling, but in the Europa League, we've seen they are doing so well, Josh. Okay, although recent form, Josh, Lyon has 7 wins under the belt, 1 draw, and 2 losses in the last 10. And for
Yeah,
United
it
in the
also
last 10,
helps that we did score 4 goals against Sociedad.
in the last 10 games, Josh, United has only 3 wins, 4 draws, and 3 losses. That is very, very poor, Josh.
I don't know why you're looking at 10 games.
No, no, yeah, in the last 10 games, I'm
Yeah, 10 games
seven
is
to
too
three.
much. Where
What? You
United
want me to say
was
the
10
last five?
games,
Not to
where
forget, Josh,
United
Leon has
was
scored.
10 games,
Mm,
where United was 10 games ago and where United is right now is quite a big
I agree.
difference.
That is true. I
Yeah,
agree. I agree. I
so
agree.
yeah,
We
so for
lost
me,
1-0 to Nottingham Forest, but we're a better team.
exactly, and
It was a
we
draw
are
against Man
progressing.
City, but we played so well. By the you can see what the man is cooking. But Josh Leona scored 23 goals in the Europa League this season alone, conceding only 9. Josh,
And
that is something to also notice.
United is lacking goals, but our defensive shape is better.
Yeah,
The only problem is Harry Maguire.
you still
The
don't
other
trust
guys are
him, Josh.
fast. There is Ryan Check. They are
Oh, he has
fast.
created around 38 chances, Josh,
Yeah,
for Lyon this season.
yeah. Ryan.
Incredible. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. Quite pacey and stuff like that. So
Yep.
Maguire, you have to play him alongside Lenny Euro and Masraoui to help him out at the back. It's
So it's not going
unfortunate
to be
that
easy.
we are going to miss Delict.
Yeah, we're going to miss the elite, unfortunately. But you said Aiden Heaven is back, right? Did he
Yeah,
travel with
Aiden
the
Heaven
team?
is back. Yeah, he did travel.
Yeah, okay. Kobe Mine also did. Luke Shaw did.
And a
Harry Amas
19-year-old
did. Godwin Kunkoki
Morehouse.
did. Yeah. What's his name?
Morehouse.
Is he? Then there's Kamason or Kama.
Yeah, Kamason.
Yeah, Kamason. I
Yeah.
understand he also traveled with the team.
Yeah, he did travel with the team.
That is Ruben Amorim trying to show you what he's trying to do. He likes
And
kids
there's
a
been
lot,
talk
and I
about
hope
the
they cook.
19-year-old making his debut very soon this season. That's
There's another
Morehouse.
there's another kid who plays for the under 14, but played with the under 18. I think was it last weekend, and he scored on his debut. I'm forgetting the name.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
forgetting the
but that was a
name.
game. The one we won 13,
Yep.
that
That
was a
one.
game.
That is a game, a good one. Once again, guys, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications. Yes, Lyon versus Man United, Europa League. Um, I mean, I'm humbled. My arms, sorry, my palms are together, Josh. We have to win tomorrow's game. We have to win. With he, look at what Arsenal did. By the way, Josh,
Yeah.
briefly,
Arsenal was very lucky yesterday, and I did believe that Mikel Arteta had the tools to outwit Don Carlo, because the thing that Arteta did is what I expected of him. I expected him to be very pragmatic. He was pragmatic in another manner that was not usual to So many fans who do think pragmatism is playing deep in your defense. He was trying to get the ball back in the middle of the pitch, but he used the 3 second rule very well yesterday. Arsenal players pressed Real Madrid within 3 seconds of losing the ball to have the ball back. Even when Madrid was enjoying spells with the ball, they just kept hounding them like wild
They could
dogs.
have they
And
could have swallowed 5 yesterday or 6. I'm telling you, they were very poor.
yeah, they were poor, but still, you can see the game how it turned out. It is Declan Rice scoring from a free kick. He has never scored a free kick in his life, not that I
Beautiful
know of,
goals.
but
Beautiful.
very,
Yo,
very beautiful goals.
he
Very
made a name.
beautiful goals.
He made a name for himself yesterday. Where and doing that against one of the best clubs in the
The
world.
best keeper,
You know
the
who?
best
Courtois.
keeper.
No,
Yeah,
Josh
Thibaut
Courtois is not
Courtois.
the best keeper. He's not. I don't know why you keep calling him the best keeper. He's
He's
not. I
arguably the
find him.
best keeper.
No.
The I think it's
I'll take
Allison.
Martinez as to,
It's
I'll take
it's Allison. Martinez
okay,
doesn't
Alisson,
even
yes.
compare. Allison,
No, Josh
Thibaut
Martinez is
Courtois,
good. Mm-mm,
Terstegen,
mm-mm.
Yano Black.
Oh,
Martinez is
yes.
not even anywhere among.
Yes.
He
How
could
about
be
Raya,
like
Josh? How
seventh.
about
Yeah.
Arsenal's Raya? Arsenal's Raya.
No, he's not in that conversation.
Oh, really, Josh? I
Yeah,
rate him
yeah, yeah,
highly.
yeah.
He's a very good
Raya,
player.
Raya is in the conversation of I'm better than Onana. That's Raya's level, man. Yo, we're talking about Thibaut Courtois, Allison, guys who are top, Tastagen, you know, maybe Manuel Neuer.
Ah, no, Josh. Come on.
No, he's suffered a few injuries over the years, so
There's
that's
no
why
way
I,
he's
I
coming
didn't
back
I
from
didn't
that,
mention
Josh.
him. That's why I didn't
There's
mention
no.
him
He
earlier.
had
But
his days. He had his days. Not even
yeah,
days by now. He had his
he's just
seasons.
been
But
out for quite some time.
he had his time. There was a time when Manuel. Oh my God, what a player he was for both German and Bayern Munich. So, but yeah, those days I could also say David De Gea, Josh. He had his. Okay, let me cut that part.
Yeah, now you want to talk about the Rayas,
When we talk about De Gea,
Onana, De Gea, Raya,
mm,
that caliber. But Raya is getting there. He's getting there. He's still young. The players that I've talked about are all 32 years old. And at 32 years old, maybe it is when the keepers are the best or they're in their prime. So Raya is still young and is at that level. So I do think he'll get there and they will be phenomenal.
I'm seeing news that Marcus Rashford will have to take a pay cut on his 350 a week wages to join Aston Villa on a permanent deal from Man United uh, this summer. But Josh, don't forget, the man left us
Leaving United
struggling.
for
We are
Aston
still
Villa, no
struggling.
matter the leaving
He's about to
United
get
for Aston
UCL,
Villa.
Josh. He's about to get Champions League.
Yeah. Good for him. Good for him. I hope it works out. I hope that Aston Villa wins the Champions League while Marcus Rashford is there. Maybe he can retire because that would be enough for him. I don't think that he loves football that much to stick around after winning a Champions League medal. So, I mean, yeah, I hope it works out for him. I hope it works out for him. But I just don't understand the buzz around Marcus Rashford having turned the corners ever since he left Manchester United. He has all of a sudden become this outstanding player who does no wrong and applies himself in the right manner and stuff. I don't understand where that is coming from. Marcus Rashford was at United and he was still doing the things that he's doing at Aston Villa. He has scored a penalty for Aston Villa and maybe been involved in a 3 or 4 goals. But at Manchester United, he was even scoring goals. It's just
So
that he's the type of guy he was very unpredictable.
so
You
the whole
wouldn't know what
fallacy,
you would.
the whole noise being made doesn't make understand. Rather, you tried understanding what it was all about, and you clearly saw
I
nothing in
just
it.
don't get it because this is exactly what the same rubbish I had about Sancho when he first went to
You
Chelsea.
were right about Sancho, by the way. You
I
called it
told you.
Sancho has been. how many
You,
games? Is it 18 or 13 games? I'm not so sure. He hasn't
yeah,
even created a chance. No, he has created two chances, but no assist, no goal. And
yeah.
that's he comes out and says freedom. What a
He's
loser.
a
I'm sorry
freedom
to say.
fighter. Fights for
What a
everyone else,
loser.
not
Things
himself.
are going so bad for him. They don't want him the other side. They are
No, but
saying,
I think Chelsea came out and made a decision about Jadon Sancho, and they will snap him up.
cool, they'll take him.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, that's good. 25M under the belt. That's
yeah.
okay.
Good riddance. 25M. Give it to us.
Yeah, Amorim has confirmed Josh interview that was going says yes, Andre Onana is going to play. Bainda is just returning. Now we have two top keepers that are ready to play. Kobe Mino, will he play in the midfield? He can play there. Of course, we need to help him and find a little bit like Casemiro in the moment he's playing. He's better than no, he's better because we understand better way the better way to help Casemiro. That's what I was saying, Josh. I would have Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes in the
Yeah,
midfield
for me,
forming.
even Casemiro and Ugarte, because we need goals. We need Fernandez to be farther up the pitch, because Garnacho is just going to waste our chances from that position. And Patrick Dogu can cut the ball back for Fernandez to score.
Yeah, and he had come out by the way to protect Onana. He says everything was taken out of context, and in fact, they didn't quote so well what he said. And he went on to say, "Look, I know Matic; he's a great guy. I think they'll hash it out. They'll hash it out." But if I'm Andre Onana, the first thing I would do as soon as we are, I mean, I see the other guys have stepped into their room, I would go there and hey guys, maybe it came out wrong. I didn't mean no disrespect.
No way. No way. Come on. Why are you bitching? No, 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 no. No way, no way. No way. Ain't no bitching like that though. Yo,
Just, just,
yo. No, no, no,
just
no,
they'll
no.
censor us.
No, 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 no. Come
Yeah, for real,
on. It's
they
so
will. They
good.
will.
It's so good. It's so good. Let me tell you something, yeah? Um, whatever was
They will
said was
strike
said.
us.
No, 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 no. Don't worry. Don't worry about it,
Yeah.
man.
No.
No,
Yes.
nothing like that. No, nothing like that though. Anyhow, what I'm trying to say is why would they do that? All he has to do tomorrow, all he has to do is
Is to make
Onana to
sure
play
he doesn't
a
let
game of
any
his
girl go
life.
past him.
Not even make sure he doesn't let goals. He has to play a game of his life. Okay? Let him speak on the pitch. Oh my God, that is such a bitch move. You can't just go there and
Josh,
start apologizing.
seriously. Josh, for real.
No,
No, for real. No, for real. Seriously. I think it's 3 times.
you're
Yo.
kidding.
No. With the algorithm. It's tight.
Okay.
Yo, Josh. Seriously. Recorded, it's okay.
I
But
take
live
it back.
stream.
I take it back. Onana, don't apologize. Do not apologize. Whatever
Yo.
you do, just go and speak on the pitch.
Yeah, he just has to play. Let him forget
Yeah.
his butterfingers tomorrow. And the players too. We need goals. Rasmus Hoyland. We need goals tomorrow. Ganacho. We need goals. Joshua Zaxi. We need assists. And if rather in goals if need be, just stop laughing every time I call out Ganacho.
Yeah,
Bruno
but you're
Fernandes
asking Garnacho for goals, as
himself.
in you're asking
We
too
need
much of him.
goals. We need goals tomorrow against
Just ask
Lyon.
him
We need to
to
beat Lyon
just
comfortably
ask
5
him
0.
to pass the ball.
Who? Ganacho.
Yeah. Ask
Ganacho
him to
pass the
pass the ball
ball and
fast.
also score goals.
He
Fair
will
enough.
score. If he passes the ball, he will score.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
But we
if he
need
does
goals.
pass the ball, he will score because he knows how to get in a dangerous position. So if he can release this fast ball, a player like Zaxi or Fernandez can pass him the ball to finish.
We need goals, Josh, tomorrow. Whatever happens, United has to beat Lyon. They really have to. Once again, guys, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching Josh and Isaac. The preview Lyon versus Manchester United. Yes, in the Europa League quarterfinals. And of course, we cannot wait. I cannot wait. Uh, it's going to be really, really, really entertaining. And let's wait and see how things go. Let's wait and see how things turn out. Joshua will be coming back shortly. And look, I'm all for violence. I'll be honest. I'm all for violence. I love the exchange, the heat up between Lyon and or between Matic and Onana. I think that is really good for the game. I hope, momentum. That's okay. We love the vibes, but let's keep it football, guys. Because Matic came out swinging, blazing. I don't know whether you guys remember what the guy said. He came out swinging, blazing. You know, he went really too hard. He went to me. I think he really went so hard on Andre Onana. Can't even find it. I think he went really, really hard. But who knows? Let's wait and see how things will turn out. Hopefully we win. Hopefully we score goals, and yeah, we will be having a game on our hands as well tomorrow. We saw Arsenal doing the undoable, doing the unthinkable. Arsenal gave us a great match last night. It was incredible to one comfortable win, beautiful goals from Declan Rice, a beautiful brace. Mikel Moreno, Merino, by the way, that's also a very, very beautiful, beautiful goal. Once again, guys, please do subscribe, turn on the notifications. We are signing out. Sports Jazz, Isaac, myself. Josh was on a few minutes ago, or rather, just went off a few minutes ago. See you tomorrow, same time for the watch along. Lyon and Man United. Well, Josh is back to say hi. Josh is back to say hi. Or rather, to sign out. Josh.
Yo, 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 yo.
Yeah. No, I was just wrapping it up, Josh. I was just wrapping
Yeah,
it
you're
up.
signing out. You're signing out. Yeah. Tonight, Europa League, Manchester
Tomorrow.
United, Lyon versus Manchester United. We
Tomorrow.
are
Yeah.
winning. We are winning this one because this is the only lifeline we have to remain with the big boys next season. I
Yep.
mean,
Yep.
you
Yep.
don't
By the way,
you
it's been
don't
confirmed already. Five
you
teams
don't
from the EPL. I think you talked about it by the yesterday when we were talking about
yeah,
Man City.
yeah,
Five
but
teams
you don't want to
confirmed.
be in a position that Arsenal wins the Champions League and you're still in the Europa League.
Man, but I would love Inter Milan to win the Champions League. I think that would be really nice. That would
Oh,
be
Inter
really, really
Milan against Bayern, that was a game
Inter
too.
Milan. I would love Arsenal
Simeone
to reach the
Inzaghi.
finals, and I don't know who can beat them so well. Just one goal. I don't need 5 goals. I want 1-0 scored in the first 5 minutes of the game until full time, second half.
Let's wait 6 days, 6 days to go for Arsenal to know
Yeah.
it's fit because the game is at the Santiago Bernabeu.
Yeah.
And the
Vinicius
same way
was saying
Declan
they have
Rice
to do
told
a lot. They have to
yeah,
prepare.
the same way Declan Rice told the show yesterday, it could be a certain Rodrigo or Kylian Mbappe or Vinny Jr. or
Jude
um,
Bellingham
Brahim
or even
Diaz,
Valverde. Mm.
you know, who takes the day.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Isaac. That is me. I'm thanking myself. Sports Jazz guys, please do subscribe, hit and smash that like button. Please don't stop sharing. Subscribe. We are signing out officially. Cheers. Josh, wait,
Cheers.
before we go, what's your score? Predicted score? I give 3-1 to United.
Yeah, 2-1 United.
All right, guys. Cheers. Peace out.
Cheers.